Hey, it's Rick here, and for those of you who take your music seriously, or for you gamers out there, you know how important it is to have a really good set of headphones. It makes a world of difference for music. You're going to hear sounds you haven't heard before, and for gaming, well, it kind of gives you the competitive edge. So with that, I would like to talk about the brand new V-Moda Crossfade LP headphones. These are V-Moda's first entry into an over-the-ear style headphone, and they've been developing these for the past 4 years in collaboration with musicians, DJs, and producers all over the world. So I've spent a great deal of time putting these through the paces, and now I want to show you what they look like out of the box and talk about performance. So let's have a look. So this is the case, and I'm not going to spend any time on the box, although it is a very nice box that is well designed, and you can check out YouTube if you want to see unboxing of that. Other people have posted those, but the case itself is very nice. As you can see, it's kind of alien-esque in a way. It's black, it's got nice red accent for the zipper. There's a carabiner that's inside of here that you can hook onto this loop here if you want to, hook this onto luggage or something like that. And it also says V-Moda right at the top in red. When you open it up, you do get, of course, the headphones, and I'll speak to that in a moment. If you've got DJ equipment, you've got a jack for that. All of the jacks are gold plated. You also have these areas here to where when you're not using the cables, because the cable on this is detachable, you can fold them up and put them in there, and it just keeps things nice and tidy. Now the cables, as I mentioned, are detachable. They're made out of a material that will stand the test of time, and they are tangle proof, so it's very nice. On the connection points, gold plated, as I mentioned, as you can see here, and the portion that goes into your device, whether it be an iPhone or an iPod or whatnot, is angled, so that is very nice as well. There's another cable that doesn't include the inline controls, and I'm not going to show that to you today. It's the same thing, it just doesn't have this, and it's much longer. This includes your volume control up and down. It includes pause and play. You've got your microphone built in, that's that little hole there, and all of these features worked. I've tested them out on the iPhone, and it works just fine. One of the other things, just as a test, that I want to let you hear, is I did record myself on the microphone app on the iPhone, so you can kind of get an idea of what that sounds like. So let me go ahead and play this for you, and you can hear how that sounds. This is a test of the V-moda Inline Mic on the Crossfade LP headphones, and I'm using the microphone app on the iPhone 4, speaking at normal volume. So that again was my test. It sounds clear. It doesn't sound like you have any issues there. I didn't get, distortion or anything like that. So the microphone for the iPhone works well. I did some test calls, and likewise, nobody complained about quality there. Now, the headphones themselves, let's go ahead and look at that. By the way, this is the carabiner there that I was talking about. This is the Phantom Chrome model, and it's very, very nice. It's really slick. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet on the chrome, but that is why inside of the case they give you a micro fiber wipe that you can use to clean these things off when you're done. So really not a big deal. They're not noise canceling, they're noise isolating. So when you put these cups over your ear, it really transforms you and puts you into a world of your own with the music or the movie or the game that you're playing. So very nice there. V-Moda accents here all along the side. And again, what else can I say? Very comfortable, very, very lightweight, very sturdy. You can do things like this that with other headphones, if you even went like that, snap, So it's a real nice feature to have. And V-Moda has also included out of the box a 1-year warranty on these. And if they break after a year, you can actually replace them for 50% off. So these include 50 millimeter dual diaphragm HD drivers, which really help with the bass response on this. I'm not an audiophile by any means, but I will tell you this. I've tried these out listening to all different kinds and all different styles of music. They are a little bass punchy, but the mids and the highs, at least to me, sound fine and well and good enough. I have a set of Bose acoustics, and those for me don't have enough bass. So these now become my #1 choice for headphones, not just for listening to music, but I watched some movies with these and it gave me a real home theater experience. So for gaming, these are awesome. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, I'm using today an Astro A40 mix amp, and up to this point I've had Astro A40 headphones. Those are custom tags, by the way. I do have a mic attached to these, but I don't use the mic all that often in gaming, and I'll come back to that in just a moment here. But the difference between these and, let's say, the Astros, because of the bass response, and remember, these are studio quality headphones, everything comes to life. I mean, we're talking explosions, and just the environment that you're gaming in the virtual world sounds really lifelike. It sounds, three-dimensional. The Astro A40 headphones, don't get me wrong, those are not bad at all, but these have punchier bass, and for gaming that makes a world of difference. The other thing I've noticed is when I plug these headphones into my A40 mix amp, by default it seems like they're just louder. And I did a number of tests with that. I plugged in the A40s and set it to a specific volume, unplugged them, plugged these in. These were louder. So, for gaming, you can't go wrong with this. However, there is one disclaimer I throw on that, and it's for if you're going to chat over gaming. Obviously, the A40s have that mic that you saw, and that mic works. The inline mic for these headphones, I haven't really been able to get them to work. I was able to get some response, but I was talking really loudly. So just keep in mind that you're probably not going to want to try to use these if you need to chat over Xbox Live or the PlayStation Network. But if you're going to game and you're like me and you don't really use the chat feature all that often, these are killer headphones, especially if you're looking for something for music and movies as well. You can't go wrong. I know they're a little bit pricey at $249 and some odd change, but they're studio quality headphones. You get this level of flexibility, and just, they're not going to break. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. They don't break. And like I said, I mean, for them to say after a year, we'll give you 50% off another headset if they do break, that's awesome. So these again are the V-Moda Crossfade LP headphones. You can't go wrong with them if you got the cash to spend on them. They are excellent for music, excellent for movies, and they're my new headphones for gaming. And then the way I look at it, if I ever need to chat on gaming, I'll just pop on a microphone or something, or use my A40 headphones when those time arrives. So if you guys have questions, please let me know. Again, I am not an audiophile. I'm not trying to come out with this video and claim that I know it all, but that's just one guy's take and a real world example, and how it sounds to his ears. So let me know if you got questions, and we'll talk to you later.